Welcome back to Ladies Love Country.
We're your hosts, two wannabe Aussie cowgirls with big playlists and even bigger energy.
This is your backstage pass to country music, Aussie festivals, and all the chaos that comes with it. Boots on, mic's hot, let's get into it.
Now, Tom, I will remind you to not talk in 15-minute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As you like to
This is a little insight to Nick and I. We're driving here, and he's like, "Now, two things: one, don't talk forever, and two, let me talk, please."
Let the man talk.
But then, yeah.
We had a guest the other day, and Grace goes, "I just feel like I didn't get to talk enough."
Well, ready? Strap yourself in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Today we have the Wolfe Brothers on Ladies Love Country. They've toured the world, topped the charts, won awards such as Golden Guitars and ARIA Awards, and they still find time to get their hands dirty back on the farm. These Tassie boys could teach us a few things or two about country life. Get ready to blast their new album next Friday. Thank you guys for coming.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming on Ladies Love Country, guys. We are very excited to have you here.
We're very excited, very happy to be here, and I feel very good after that intro. So thanks.
Yeah.
That's a good pump up. I needed that.
I just want to warn you, we're running on about 3 hours sleep, so we could either be delirious or
We could be funny.
or we could cry. I could cry.
Yeah, we
honestly.
could cry.
So we've had a very big travel session, so a lot of things went wrong with the airlines. They often do.
But we're here.
We made it here.
In one piece.
Feeling good.
Yeah,
Feeling
we
good.
do.
Clothing is intact.
Clothing's here. When we touched down in Sydney, we were both like, right, let's go eat something, and then let's go to this podcast.
Visited the Golden Arches.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. I was going to ask you what you have for breakfast, but now I know.
Quick double McChicken meal. I felt a lot better after it.
Yeah, you could see he sat there and he was like, I'm good now. Okay, right, let's go.
I was
We
wired.
can regroup.
Yeah.
So guys, we wanted to chat about quite a few things today.
Yeah, sure.
We'd love to hear a bit about your music background because you guys are kind of like veterans in the industry.
Veterans. It sounds like
Oh,
old guys.
No, but you are. You guys have been around
we are.
for
Well, we
ages.
are old guys. No, we're not that old, but we have been around for a while now.
You're only as old as you feel.
It's crazy. Actually, it's crazy to think. Yeah, so we started, when we were born because we are brothers. But no, we grew up in a very musical family. Our dad was a drummer. His dad before him was he had a thing called the Wolfe Family Orchestra.
Oh.
So they used to go around playing barn dances and stuff in Tasmania. And then I think he sounded like a bit of an entrepreneur. Our grandfather, never got to meet him, but he used to have a bus service, so he'd take people to the gigs, play for them. And then I think he even sold them homemade grog as well. So he really had it all.
We got the farm, so he was making like homemade wine and stuff.
Is it called moonshine?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
We've always been growing up around music, and it was pretty inevitable we were going to sort of do something. But yeah, we were lucky. Mum and Dad never forced us into music, but never discouraged. Never said, "Oh, you got to get a trade or you got to do something like." I don't think there was ever really a plan B.
No, it was. You'd agree. I think growing up, it was very much like you don't have to do music, but if you want to do it and you want to take it as far as you can, they'd support that. Like I can remember when I'm a qualified, believe it or not, I'm a qualified carpenter. When I literally got qualified, I went home and said to Mum and Dad, well, I might quit. And I might, great. Mum's stressing, but I remember saying I might quit and might try and go all in on the music for a bit. And Dad was just like, have a go, you never know.
If he has done work at your house, I would recommend a building inspection.
Was it always going to be you two together doing your music career, or at one stage were you like, I'm going to go solo?
Who roped who in?
Well, actually, okay, this is pretty funny. So,
here we go.
Way back in the early days. Way back in the olden days, the early days of CMC.
Yeah.
Right, there used to be a thing called the Telstra Road to Tamworth, and it was like a competition. So the first winner was actually Jessica Mowboy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just 14.
Was it pre-Idol?
Probably same.
Yeah, I think it was a
probably
couple
Knowlesy era Idol around
Yeah,
that time. And anyway, so Tom and I, and it went all around Australia and had different heats in different states and everything. So Tom and I head to head in this Telstra Road to Tamworth. And
Who won?
So I practiced 4 months. And I mean, I was banking on this. This was my thing. So Tom was in high school.
I'm high school.
Signed up the day before. I've been practicing for months.
I'm like, I'll have a go. Might as well.
Have a go.
The night before this heat, he goes to a high school party.
Oh.
Can I say the next bit?
Yeah, go. He
drank stuff and spewed off their balcony onto someone's clothesline. Got the party shut down. Rocks into Telstra Road to Tamworth next day. Plays a Kernighan cover. Beats me. And gets to go to Tamworth.
Yeah, and I won $1,000.
So yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm crying.
Wasn't real happy with that.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's so funny. That is so funny.
So that was the first time we got to go to Tamworth.
Yeah.
So you were a groupie.
Yeah, I was like support crew.
Yeah,
my God.
But look, at the time, we were in a band. We started off doing cover gigs because Dad had a cover band. So I think when you were 12, you started playing with Dad. Dad was a drummer, so I think he wanted Nick and I to end up in the band. And Nick got in the band with Dad and started doing gigs. And then I started to get a bit older, and then Nick's like, "Oh, no, let's just go do our own thing."
So it was great playing with Dad, but they're playing. They're playing pretty old school.
Oh, rock. Yeah, good.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
We wanted to do our thing, and then so we started doing that, and then we did Telstra Tamworth, and then after that we just sort of kept playing, and we kept doing. We played weddings, engagement parties, rodeos, B&S balls, you name it.
I'll tell you the weirdest one we ever did.
Please tell us.
It was a 70th birthday party.
It was the context. The lady who knew this guy's 70th was a photographer, and she actually took the photos for our first ever EP.
And in lieu of that, we had to do a gig.
Okay.
And the gig was this 70th
birthday party.
So we're thinking, okay, it's out at the guy's farm. Probably be in a shed or something. Or outdoor, something like that. No. Formal dining room. Probably 7 people.
Yeah, like a long table.
And then here's me and Tom just
in the corner.
But do you know Danny Boy?
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
And he literally, they sang him we sang Happy Birthday, and then he literally stood up from the table and he's like, "Oh, Danny Boy," and starts playing, and Nick's looking at me and we're like, a D chord, and we're like, so I played Danny Boy with this guy, and everyone's sitting there with their wine, singing Danny Boy. We just got out of that gig as quick as we.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad, but it was just like.
Wait,
we've been in some situations, put it that way.
Wait, so if you're 70 years old, surely you've got more than 7 friends.
Oh, well, I think it was. I don't know.
Just it seemed to be immediate family. It was a very it was not what
an
we were
intimate
expecting.
gathering.
Yeah,
there was a meal. I sat down, had catering and a meal, and then we were in the corner playing. Yeah, we've done it all. So and then. From that was when we put our first ever EP out in 2010.
Okay.
So that was the first official Wolfe Brothers thing. And then from there, we really what sort of got things going was 2012. We went on Australia's Got Talent. So at that point, it was the Wolfe Brothers, was me, Nick, and 2 other fellas. And we were playing everywhere, and we got this EP, and we were playing rodeos and B&S balls, and we'd sort of built up a really good Tassie following, going to country pubs and building our own thing, building our own show, and
had a couple of clips on CMC.
Yeah,
horrendous acting.
Oh yeah. Some of them are hard to watch, but that's okay.
I remember when we made those videos, I was thinking mate, once this goes on CMC,
that's it.
We're going to be we're going to be massive. It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't
It
work
does
like that.
not
It
work
doesn't
like
that.
All these years, still grinding away.
But it was 2012, we went to Australia's Got Talent, and that was really sort of the thing. And the reason we went on the show is, you know, because reality TV can be a really good thing or can portray you, you know, as you don't want to be portrayed.
Yeah.
We were very lucky that the story they sort of presented of us was just brothers, a bunch of mates who want to play music and make it their dream. And I was like, well, this is good because this is actually true. Like, you know,
would be hard to misrepresent you guys.
Oh yeah, and look, you know, like they definitely
wanted to. They were looking for something like,
trying to pit you against each other.
oh yeah, just like that. You know, like, is anyone in your family ill? You know, like, yeah. No, we're just like guys who want to. You know, we're mates that play in a band on the weekends, and we want to do it for a job.
like
can we just do that? Yeah, okay, yeah, but you know, is there any? You know, oh, you got a bit of farm, don't you? Yeah. So it must be hard when it doesn't rain. Well, no, actually, I mean, Tasmania's really high rainfall where we are, so you know, that's not really. Oh, so floods? No, it's pretty. Like,
no,
I don't know. Just they you know, they're trying to make TV.
They want
I
the
get
story.
it.
yeah.
I think what Tom was trying to say was like, yeah, we were really lucky in that they let us kind of just do that, and they let us play our own songs. I think we got to do 3 or 4 originals.
I think it was like 5 or 6 performances, and I think like we did. Everything was an original apart from they wanted us to do one cover, which was
we did Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Oh.
So
yeah, which is fun. Which is great. Like that was
and,
really
and
good.
that was at the time that was pretty happening.
And we got the permission to change the words in the breakdown section where it's like having ourselves a big and rich time. We got the permission to change the words to having ourselves a Wolfe Brothers time, which I was very proud of. So we were able to say that on telly, and yeah, look, that just opened the doors because pre that we were like, it sounds so silly now, but we were trying to get on festivals like Gympie and Denny and go up to Tamworth, but a lot of people were sort of like, well, you seem like a good country rock band, but why would we pay to bring someone up from Tassie when we've got one locally here, you know? So yeah, we ended up doing that, and Kernighan saw it, and that sort of, then the next thing we know, we're in Sydney doing an audition to be Kernighan's band.
Hey.
And that was like, we were very green Tassie boys. We'd barely been to Sydney, you know, and then we're like in this rehearsal studio in Sydney, and then the first gig we ever did with Lee was the Denny Ute Master. Like 25,000 people, like, talk about, and like 6 months before we were just doing things like 70th birthday parties, and then we're doing that. Like,
You got from 7 people to like
25,000.
It was incredible. So it's insane to think. I don't know. You it said veterans before. I don't feel like a veteran.
No,
I feel like
because I feel like I still feel like we've got a long way to go, and a lot more to do.
Yeah, I feel more fired up and determined to like kick more goals and do stuff than maybe I ever have. And I don't know, maybe that has come with a bit of age and like I don't know, but I say this a bit in interviews and stuff recently. I feel like we're finally starting to get good at it. Does that make sense?
That does sound weird, but yeah, I agree.
And I think what I mean by that is, I don't know, maybe it's come with age and a bit of maturity maybe, and I've got like kids and I know what I'm about and I really know what I want out of life, and I sort of look at this thing now that we've got and I think I'm so lucky to do this.
Yeah.
I don't ever want it to stop. And I just want to get better at it, and I just want to write better songs and do better gigs. That's really
improving on yourself rather than just for the sake
that's
of,
what I wanted. I just want to make it as best as it can be, and that just the thought of that excites me. So I think that's a good place to be rather than being burnt out. Mind you, when the alarm went off at 4 o'clock this morning to get up to the airport, I was like,
I was questioning.
I was questioning. I was like, oh, we've got to do a podcast today. Oh god.
You talked about like you've done quite a lot of like rodeos and things like that. Lane Pittman actually came on and said you guys are so good at still doing the smaller crowds, because I do think a lot of artists, once they kind of do CMC and things like that, they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to go and do the rodeos and things like that. Is it because you love it so much? Is that why?
Well, if you want to pay your mortgage, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do, yeah.
But,
he was inspired by you guys.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Lane's also, there's a great photo of us and Lane. Okay, maybe we are veterans. He's literally a child in this photo. So I guess we have been doing this a while. So
it doesn't feel like a while, but you know what, like for us, obviously gigs like big festival gigs and outdoor gigs and stuff like that is so much fun. But honestly, some of the most favourite gigs I've done has been like the Long Yard Hotel, where you know you've got 400-500 people crammed in a room, and there's like an energy.
Yeah, definitely.
That's may not come. So like
Here he goes, energies.
But you know, like sometimes those pub gigs or those club shows can be.
Yeah. Well, because they're the real passionate one. Like they're going to be sometimes more passionate.
Well, and that's the other thing too. You know, country music should be taken out to the country, and yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, we did that with the last tour, especially post-COVID, like the Living the Dream tour. We just wanted to go as many places as we could, and like. You know, we went to places in like South Australia, like Whyalla. And,
we went to Whyalla.
Yeah.
This year.
It was, you know what? It was really cool. And this was like 2023. So we were a couple of years post the pandemic. Yeah. It amazed me the amount of people that were coming out to shows in those regional towns that were like, this is the first gig I've been to since then, or the first time we've been out and seen a show. So, yeah, I love it. I approach it all. Enjoy it. They all have their own things to enjoy. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. And you sort of look for that within it. And you can musically, we can kind of change what we do. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I think people probably know us as a high energy party band, but it's nice sometimes if we play a theatre to go in and go, we're going to play this.
Change it up a little bit.
This song off our second album. Then people kind of go, geez, that's different. I like that.
Speaking of festivals, you have Gympie coming up.
We do.
Yeah, we have Gympie coming up.
Nice hat.
Yeah. So I thought of it.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're excited for Gympie. Gympie is, I'd quite easily say, one of the best festivals in Australia. That location, the lineup, it's the epitome of an Australian country festival to me, the Gympie Muster. So
that's a big call.
It is a good one, and you're there on that hill, on that main stage, and the sun's down, the lights on the gum trees. It's like this is.
It's a vibe.
It's a total vibe, you know.
I haven't actually been.
Yeah, we've both never been, but we're going.
Well, I guarantee you're going to agree with me. You're going to come away and go, I totally get what they were saying.
Got some pretty stiff competition with Denny Ute Muster.
Yeah.
Denny is fantastic. They're all fantastic.
They all have their own vibe. Yeah.
Yep. That's
similar vibes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Denny's like
they all have their own energy. A life force, if you will. Sorry, I watched Happy Gilmore on the plane.
I was going to say that's Happy Gilmore. Oh, put the ball in the hole. It wants to go home. Sorry. Send it home. Yeah, that's so funny. Oh, man.
So what else have you guys got coming up for the rest of the year?
So, drop the new album. I bought you this in because...
Here we go.
This is it.
Oh,
now, this is a CD that us veterans know lots about.
This is when we started out. This is how we made our music. We put it on these things.
What's a CD?
This is
it's short for compact disc.
You guys are actually the first to have that.
Oh my
You're the
god!
first people to receive that, other than anyone in our family or label.
That
a label
is
will probably.
So exciling.
Yeah, so
Australian made. So that's the title of your new album.
That's the title of the new album. We've dropped. Yeah, we've been releasing singles. Probably for like the last year, a few singles that are off this one, and it's been nice. We wanted to call it Australian made because
probably career suicide.
No, it's not career suicide. We so look. Long story short,
it's got good energy.
It's got good energy.
It does have good energy.
The ball wants to go home. No, we we are very Australian. We're very proud to be very Australian, and I think. We're at a point in our career where, I'm on the farm where we grew up. I'm growing with my kids growing up there now. So I think it's us being really authentic. And I think it's also us saying there's this massive country music boom right now. It's okay to write country music about Australia and lean into that. It doesn't need to sound like, the generation before. You can do it your own way. And that's definitely what we're doing with that. And, we've been flat out lately in pre-album promo and all the stuff you got to do. It's been stressful. I actually put the CD on in my car the other day and listened to it. I hadn't really listened to the music since we recorded it for a couple of months, and I was like, you know what? If you'd never heard us anything to do with us before, and you listen to that album from top to bottom, you'd know what we're about, and you get a real sense of what we're about and what our musicality's about. So
That's good. I like that.
Well, that's how I felt.
Maybe I need to revisit the CD.
How do you?
Yeah, it's been pretty stressful lately.
Yeah,
how do you curate what goes first and what goes last?
Sometimes it's easy.
Yeah.
This one was pretty easy, I think.
This one honestly I think was a case of like we need the song order, then I wrote it out and then we handed it in because we had to have it in that day. But it did come out really. It seemed to flow. I mean, I knew that we wanted Australian Made to be the first song.
Yeah.
And then
we've re-recorded I Am Australian for this album.
Okay.
That came about in 2024. We played the Anzac Day NRL match. And
I was there.
Yeah, and we had to sing something. They wanted us to sing something that everyone could sing and bring people together, and we did that. We did I'm Australian, and it was like, this was it was like the goosebump. There was an energy. There was a life force. A life force. That's going to run the whole podcast. But it felt like it was like, wow, this is really cool. And then we like posted a little snippet of it online, and it again, just like people were like, this is really cool. And it was like, you listen to them lyrics, they're as relevant now as they've ever been. So we sort of thought, we went to the studio and thought, let's do our version of it. And it'd be lovely for it to go out to maybe another generation to hear this song and this lyrics, because we all come from different places in the world, and we're very lucky to live here. Like, we've got to travel the world, but we love Australia. It's the best. It really is. It's
I
the
was going
best.
to say, I actually remember you guys when you played CMC in 2023 and you brought out the Australian flag.
Yeah.
That's what I remember you guys for so much, which I think is cool because you are very representative of Australians and kind of thing. And I like that that's kind of carried through your songs, through your performances and things like that. It's really nice.
And I mean, we do it our own way. We don't want to sound like anyone else other than us, but it's I get that feedback a lot from whenever I first brought the flag out, and so I keep doing it. And
I loved it.
I don't like to ram it down people's throats, but it's it's great.
Great for the
view
whole.
my flag.
My flag. But we love Australia. And I sort of, and the angle I come at it from, we come from generations of farmers who've worked all really hard, and Nick and I, we travel the country playing songs, writing songs, doing gigs. Obviously, it's stressful. Today we're tired because we've had 3 hours sleep. But we're at work right now. This is really
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
So it's just from a place of being grateful. Really, that's where it comes from.
So you guys have got a pretty fun social media presence.
We're trying to be better at social media. We've realised
I
that.
was being genuine.
Yeah.
Well, we sort of have realised in the last couple of years that
the acting's improved.
It's an element. It's an element of things that's not going to go away. So we thought, well, and you try different things. It's just all new territory for us, and I've been getting sick of, we make a song, we record a bunch of content for it, and you try and make little mini music videos where you mime and then you post them and they just flop.
And they just go, no.
And we're like, oh, cool, I'm glad we, stayed away 3 days from home and spent a bunch of money and, did all that. And then we got, 300 views. Great. Really good use of everyone's, resources there. So how can we, do something different and so get new eyes and keep this thing growing? We want to do this forever.
Yeah.
And it's getting harder and harder by the bloody day.
Geez, we're really sounding like veterans now, aren't we?
I know.
Just trying to have a bit more fun on it and just not take ourselves too seriously, and
I think that's
and find a way of us doing it that feels good for us.
I think that's one thing. We did the remix of Beer in a Bar with yoga, and it was like that content was so stupid. We're like just dancing around having fun, but you know what? It was so nice to do that because we were like, it's just nice not to take yourself so seriously, because obviously country music is so much about stories and lyrics, and and we've got so much of that is in everything we write. It's from our upbringing, from our mum and dad, from the farm, all that stuff. But sometimes when you're just constantly on that train, it can be a bit like, oh, this is fun, you know.
Yeah.
So like doing things like that and just dancing around and having fun and not taking yourself so seriously is like, this is actually fun.
What
And I
love
think
is
you see the personality as well shine through. I think that's what almost draws like the audience to it, is then you feel like you do know you
Absolutely.
in a way.
I love that fans of ours, like, I saw a few comments that were like, I don't know about this change in the music. Yeah. Like,
Guys, I don't know
so
about
this
this.
is, so there's a concept, so a remix.
Yeah.
It's another artist taking our music and then remixing it in a dance style. That's the concept. I can't comment that.
yeah.
But that's like, no, changing things up too much here. No, I'm out.
God
Well,
forbid
with
to
like
change.
one thing we've been doing lately that's been fun is we built the kick drum out of a Bunnings
I
bucket.
saw that.
That was fun, and we just sort of figure like, you know, the album's Australian made. It's like, well, let's use our profile, whether how big it is. Let's just play some great Australian songs and just have some fun and do some covers, and that seems to be received really well. So we're gonna keep trying to do that.
That's been really fun. That's a good way for us to do a bit of content, have a bit of an online presence, and we get to play songs we love.
Yeah.
And you know,
I-
bugger around, make drums out of Bunnings buckets, and
Yeah.
it's good.
I love that the content's actually playing music too. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is easy. You know, like, this is easy.
No more acting.
Yeah, no.
I'm keen to get Tom acting more though.
No.
Yeah, no, not
Very-
into the acting.
it's very
We did,
convincing.
so early days we did one of our first film clips. I think
Yeah.
it was the second film off that EP we talked about.
God,
Yeah.
no.
The director's like, yeah, Nick, you're the singer. We'll get you acting with this like really beautiful girl. And I've never seen him more awkward. He's like,
Yeah, definitely don't YouTube.
We'll add the clip right here.
Show notes.
oh man.
Yeah, don't look up Wolfe Brothers. You don't own her.
Yeah.
2011. Don't
Don't look
Don't do
at
it.
Whatever happens.
Might get a
happens.
resurgence in that social media presence. No, but in kind of like what you said before, like I think that we're trying to kind of do something similar, which is like really just get to know the artists.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
like not take it so seriously and just
Yeah.
like provide a bit of that like personal view and like just to get to know you guys, because we found that like when we were going to all the festivals, we were like just falling in love with the artists and the music and everything about them, but then there was really no one like actually talking to them that much, and like
In a fun kind of
Yeah.
casual
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
'Cause
sure, that way,
Yeah.
You're going to these festivals, you don't want a serious interview. You want
Yeah.
to feel like the artists are in the back of the car with you. And I feel like that's what we kind of want, is like
I'd agree with
Yeah.
chill kind of
I'd say
conversation.
we've done many serious interviews. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, God, okay. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great, and that's what we're all about. Like,
I'm proud of the fact I think all the stuff like that we've ever done has been, you know, we've just been ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and there are a few out there that, you know, put on a bit of a character.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're a character, and then they're.
But I think people sort of see through that, and
yeah.
I think people can definitely see it through it in this day and age with social media,
Yeah.
because
yeah,
you're exposed so much. Like, and that's the one thing we sort of get. I think what you sort of see on stage is what we are, you know. So
Definitely.
that's something, and maybe that's why we're here, and maybe,
and maybe that's why we're not, you know,
the superstars. And maybe that's why we're not selling at stadiums, you know. So
It's probably what the song
going
doesn't
good, mate.
get out
Oh,
of,
really
you
good.
know.
Oh, it's really good, mate. Really good.
Or at least we like it. you know.
No, it's great. Oh, it's really funny and depressing. I can't tell you guys a funny story.
Oh, please
Here we
take
go.
it away.
So, as you said, we're veterans. So
Oh my God.
very early days of when we first released our first album with
Yeah.
ABC. First and second album. So that was like 2013 was its
Wow,
on,
what are you-
2014.
where
Oh,
are you
you're going to like this. You're going to like this. Hang with me. Hold on. Hold on for the ride.
Okay, let's block
We
out the
were-
next 15 minutes as we
We
embark on a journey.
We were touring a lot, and it was recommended to us, because this was 10 years ago, there was CD shops.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you'd go to a town, there'd be Sanity, there'd be JB, and they said, well, listen, you boys, if you want to keep doing this and have a crack at it, why don't you, when you're on tour, make an effort to go into the Sanity? going to the JB, say hello to the staff, sign the CDs. If they don't have a CD, take a couple in and just leave it there.
Yeah.
So we did that, and I mean, we on the road we were doing our own tour, and then we'd jump back on the Kernighan tour, which we'd open for MB's band. So we were like everywhere,
yeah,
you know, and we'd be every town, and there'd be like 5 or 6 Sanities in some towns, you know. And this went on for months. First 2 albums, great, and then one day we're in Melbourne, and I'm looking at the hotel, and I'm looking at the maps. There's a JB Hi-Fi just down the road, so I ring our manager, and I'm like, "Hey mate, we're in Melbourne." He's like, yeah. And it wasn't a gig that night, it was a travel day. I was like, "There's a JB just down the road. We've got a couple of hours. Do you want to ring him? Like, we could go in and sign the stock, say hello." They're like, "Great idea." Rings back. "Mate, they're pumped. They are pumped. Like, they said they got a full stand. Like, you know, like a solo stand."
Yeah.
We're like, "A full stand in Melbourne City." We're like, "We're really regional band." We're like, "Okay, cool." That's really cool. All right, let's do it. So we've like gone down there. Now we look like this. We've could have looked like this our whole lives, really. Okay.
Yeah.
At the same time, we were releasing our second album, Nothing But Trouble. Wolfe Mother had actually released a brand new album. So we walk into the JB Hi-Fi. And we walk into the shop like, "G'day guys, we're the Wolfe Brothers. I think our manager rang up. We're going to sign some stock." Now remember, this is what we look like. And they're like,
guys, so good, so good. Thanks for coming. I can't believe you guys are here.
And takes us.
Come over. Yeah, here's the stand. Wolfe Mother.
Full Wolfe Mother
6
stand.
foot Wolfe Mother stand.
I've seen it.
You know?
But like, if you know Wolfe Mother, Andrew's a pretty iconic looking guy with the afro. Like, we don't look like that. And anyway, so like, we've taken over to this Wolfe Mother stand, and Nick has like, his body's actually folded in half, and he's walking down an aisle going, oh, and I've had to go, "I'm so sorry, this is really embarrassing. We're actually not Wolfe Mother, we're the Wolfe Brothers."
The guy's like, "I'll go out and get the other stock out the back," and then
start signing
left
these.
it. And then like I've just gotten under like some sort of
Under
display.
the table.
Yeah. So that was the last time we ever went into
And
a
never
CD
did
store
that
and signed stock. And then I had to walk them to the country. Oh, we're in Melbourne City. I'm like, "Oh, we're actually the Wolfe Brothers."
Dig through.
And there was one CD, and I was like, "There we go." They were like, "Oh, thanks."
No.
That was.
Yeah.
So
We had some good times.
that's a good.
Good times out here.
You're killing it. What are you talking about?
We are killing it. It's great.
Yeah.
The music business changed. I guess it's funny to think. We used to go to CD shops and do
crazy.
signings, and now.
That was definitely pre my time.
Yeah.
Definitely pre Holly's time.
No, it wasn't.
CDs.
I went to CD shops.
Yeah, but like I feel like I didn't go to CD shops that often.
That's just a youth thing, not a generational thing. Don't speak for the whole of our generation.
I can remember going paying like $35 for Tim McGraw's the album with "Live Like You Were Dying" on it. Yeah, I used to like. I've still got boxes of CDs in the shed. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So,
Sign them.
so if you want them, if you want to read
Dig in.
Dig in. The CD collection.
Tom Wolfe catalogue.
You want to go to the lane of ADHD? Come with me.
I'm in that lane. Welcome aboard.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I know. All right, should we do our cowboy crush of the week?
Sure.
Cowboy crush of the week.
I don't look at a lot of blokes, you know. If I'm married,
Yeah.
you know.
Let's do blokes.
Let's do blokes.
Yep.
Now, I'll give you my analysation of this, how I would play this game. It's cowboy crush.
It's a
Obviously,
game.
I'm not attracted to blokes, but I would think someone like Zach Top.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
seems not only great musician, great player.
Bit
He's
feminine
got-
for my taste.
I was going to say, he seems like he'd have a bit of fun, but there'd be a good gentleman
No,
side
he'd be
to
a-
him. He'd be a gentleman there.
Bloody good bloke. I
Yeah, he'd
reckon.
be a good
Bloody
bloke.
good
Bloody good
bloke.
bloke.
Bloody
So
good bloke.
Have you guys seen those TikToks of him? He's hilarious.
he's hilarious.
He doesn't have abs, but he drew them on with TikTok.
You know,
That'd be a good thing for you.
that would be a great thing. I should have done it today. You know, we saw him play in a car park in Nashville last time we were there, like last year,
Yeah, that was awesome.
just before he sort of
so
fully
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went out the back of a car park and he was just playing. It was him and Randy Housen. We were like, God, this is really good.
Oh,
Literally in a car park.
Yeah, pub
the back
car
of a
park.
pub.
That's crazy.
Oh, well, you know, I just think physique-wise,
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a fan of Riley Green, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
incredible delts.
Yeah.
Really hard. you know.
Incredible deal.
Again, I'm married, and I get that.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
get
I
that.
just
I
find-
get that.
I
you
just
know.
find I put a lot of work into my delts, and they just don't
Just
grow.
don't do that,
you
yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
I really
He's a
respect
great one.
the delt game.
What about you girls? What's your?
You'll have to go with Holly first because I'm still thinking.
Mine's more personality-wise
Sure.
and content. Kind of similar, I would say, to your content at the moment is Russell Dickerson.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing
Oh,
the
yeah,
like
it's
dance moves and all that stuff, and I think it's the same. You can see his personality through his social media, and it's not fake, completely authentic. And I think that is very attractive to see that kind of like,
We're back on that authenticity
yeah,
train.
it's all about the
What about you?
authenticity.
Come on, talk to us.
Oh my gosh, I
You're
feel
just
like
all about looks, aren't you?
No.
Don't Go on.
No, because
Don't lie to us.
I was going to say Hardy and then I changed my mind. Sam Barber. Sam Barber. I love his music. It's very, he did he released some new music recently. I don't know if it was a whole album. Was it a whole album?
He's like released. I don't think it's fully come out yet, but he's released a couple singles for it.
Yeah, but he's so good. He's definitely up and coming. He does a bit more sad songs.
Sure.
But
That's cool,
but he has like a really like raspy voice. And
What's
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where we're going wrong. Our songs aren't sad enough, and my voice isn't raspy enough. That's
What's
you
your
know.
favourite? What's your favourite Australians? Like, what if you got any like Australian artists? That you girls
I'm
are like?
a massive Brad Cox fan.
Totally,
I was
yeah.
like in his top 1,000 listeners last
Sure.
week, and
I don't-
I
I
take
don't-
great pride in it.
I don't want to say because then I will get there's too many rumors going around that I have a crush on them.
Okay, now, here we go.
No, we're
Go on.
listening. I need to move my chair. Listen. Okay, yeah.
No, I just probably at the moment is the Wet Whistles.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're
They're
so
great,
much
yeah.
fun.
It's nice. It's,
Yeah.
You know what seems to be in Australian country music right now? Really healthy. A lot of new, exciting talent, and like quite diverse. You
Yeah.
know, like diverse stuff happening. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
I
As
also
a
think
veteran,
Grace is
I feel
lying.
excited.
I'm not lying.
On your playlist right now, who keeps coming up?
Oh, don't make me say it. I've absolutely shot all my chances with this guy.
They could wingman you at Gympie.
Yeah, okay. Let us help you. Talk to us.
I have a big crush on Dylan Wright.
Sure. Okay.
You don't know who he is? do
Yeah,
you?
I know
Oh,
Dylan,
yeah,
yeah,
you know, yeah. Anyway, I love his music. It's so
Sure.
good.
Well, Dylan and it's his brother, isn't it? Sons of Eddie's.
Are they brothers? No.
They're
No.
brothers, aren't they? They're brothers. aren't
Matt and
they? It's Matt Wright, isn't it?
Sons of
no, I
Anarchy.
think Royce.
Sons
Royce?
of Anarchy.
No, no, I don't think they're brothers. Are they?
Oh,
No.
boys, if I've stuffed that up, I'm really
Please.
sorry.
We'd like to formally apologise.
Where I was going with this, I was saying they're opening our shows in Tamworth, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on stage and say they're brothers. I don't think they
No,
are.
I'm gonna-
I think they're besties.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, Dylan. Well, yeah, we could sort.
Oh, please don't. Absolutely not. I've
Sure.
already
It's gone.
absolutely butchered
The
it.
bird has flown, has it?
Oh, yes, it has.
It's flown and been shot down.
Yeah,
okay.
I shot it on this podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Have you guys spent a lot of time in Nashville?
We have.
Yeah. We sort of had a really serious crack at trying to get things happen in America. This is a pretty depressing story. Actually, we did. We had a good crack at getting things happen in America, and we ended up getting signed in America. It was kind of a joint deal with BMG out here and Broken Bow. So we're on the same label as Aldine and everything like that.
Lainey.
Oh.
Oh.
Another good story.
Another good story.
Okay,
10 seconds.
hold on to that one.
Yeah. Oh God, it's depressing.
No.
Oh, no.
And anyway, COVID happened.
Yeah.
So we were meant to announce this international deal. We were going to be going over there playing, doing all,
We were having conversations like, sure, we'll buy a house.
Yeah,
we were
like
going to buy like a house
serious.
in Nashville. We were about to jump on a 35-date tour through Canada, and then we were going to go to Nashville, and then the label there were really keen to support us and like get us on tours with their major artists, and then COVID happened, and it just it just
literally the exact
it just stopped.
Oh, that's
So,
devastating.
Yeah, and then we were locked in our houses for a couple of years, and couldn't travel out of Tassie or back in and things like that. And so we didn't really get to utilise.
Mm.
No,
The-
we
the-
got that.
the
We did
things
do the
of that.
low cash duet. We did a duet.
A lot of
with
great
Low Cash.
things come out of it, a lot of great songs with writers and stuff like that. And but then life goes on. Tom had a couple of kids.
Yeah.
I sort of bought my property, and yeah, we sort of like, well, that's not really what we want to strive for anymore. We sort of want to stay here, double down, and we want to be. I guess our goal is to be part of the touring landscape in Australia.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, and I think we'd really like, and that's honestly, that whole journey has been a big reason why we've come back to the Australian Made album and why we really wanted to call it Australian Made. And yeah, I think like, you know, our sort of goal was to be in the Australian music scene, like one of the, you know, like what a Kernighan is or a Troy Castelli or a Casey Chambers.
A veteran,
yeah. But, you know, like
a veteran, but like a lot richer. And a lot more successful.
So here's a very depressing story. Well, not depressing, but when we're
gonna have to follow up with some jokes.
No, this is all part of it. So
it's not depressing. It's
not that bad. But when we were some really cool things happened. So when we were on the label, we were over there. We actually wrote with Stephen Wilson Jr.
Yeah.
Like we got to write a song
so
with him.
cool.
We cut
this is another cool thing I just mentioned about Nashville. So Hardy, we used to write with Hardy.
Oh my God!
Like when we were over there.
So our song.
He is like my favorite writer of all time.
It always was amazing. We used to go and hang out in his pool.
Yeah, and you're drunk and.
My God,
that's
and it's a little bit harder to get hold of these days.
He saw you at CMC. Came over and like cuddled you. And I actually sent him when he had his.
Saw Thomas like who?
No, when he had his kid, I sent him an email actually when he had his baby, and I was like, "Hey man, congrats!" And he was like, "Oh, really good. Hope your boys are well." But the one song we wrote with him that we cut of ours is a song called "Storm Rolling In," and like I can remember writing it. This is before he sort of blew up. Like we went around to his house, and he's like. He's just so good at it. Like we went around and another mate of ours is there, who is Jordan, who's now opening for Hardy. They're on the same tour
Jordan
together.
Davis.
I know he goes under the name Sicarus, and he's a really cool act. You got to watch him. He's going to go. Great writer. He wrote a lot of. He's written. The big country song he wrote was "Refrigerator Door" with Luke Combs. He helped write that.
That's a great one.
But he's doing his sort of own artistry things, kind of like a '90s rock thing. Anyway, he's out opening on the Hardy tour. Long story short, it's him. And Hardy, we're in Hardy's house, and we're like, "Hey man, do this right." And we wrote "Storm Rolling In," I reckon 40 minutes. And he's like, "Yeah, no." He's like, "Oh, I was just thinking, you know, it'd be really cool just to have a vibe like, you know." And he picks up a guitar and he's like, "Rain drops," and literally just starts, and you're just like writing the words down. And I can remember we got the first verse and chorus written in like 10, 15 minutes. He's like, "Yeah, Storm," and then we're like, "Wow, that's cool." And then I can remember being like, "Yeah, what should we do like second verse?" And I was just like thinking of weather things. I was like, "Oh, you know, there's like lightning." And I think I just said, "I like lightning." And he's like, yeah. He's like, "Lightning strikes. Who said it couldn't hit the same?" Like just started just, we just like write it down. It's like 40 minutes. So incredible. That's you know, there'd be like a shotgun in the corner and like, you know, it was just like really... Everything he sings about, it's like, that's that guy.
Authentic, yeah.
It's just a really good bloke. So that was really cool. Like, we got to write with Stephen Wilson Jr., and he's, again, when we wrote with him, we cut a song that we wrote with him on our Living the Dream album. But I remember writing with him, we were like, come out of that right, we were like, geez, he was cool.
Yeah,
we're like, God, he's
going to do something. There's going to be...
Yeah, you just get a vibe, like he's going to do a thing. The one story we were going to say before is we got a song called Something Good's Going to Happen, which we got Amy Shepherd on.
Yeah.
And when we had that, it was suggested to us by the label, we have this artist called Lainey Wilson. Why don't you get Lainey Wilson on it? And we were like, no one knows who she is. And then Lainey Wilson became the biggest star, and there's still nights I sit at home and I just, the wife and kids are in bed and I just sit there on the couch. Oh man.
But we love our version with Amy.
Yeah, and we love Amy.
Just to be clear. Just to be clear, we love you, Amy.
We love you, Amy.
You did.
Yeah. I don't think Amy knows that, so we chose you, Amy. We love you.
We did.
No, we love you, Amy.
Wouldn't change a thing.
No, that's all part of the journey. It's great. We've had we toured over there. We went out and did a bunch of so we had an apartment there and we had a Chevy Trailblazer, and we used to go and get a U-Haul trailer and we'd go up and we did all these county fairs and we played like ended up doing a bunch where we opened for like Dustin Lynch and Eli Young band and it's just like insane.
So yeah, there'd be all these tour buses, parked up in the back of the stage, and we'd roll in with a Chevy Trailblazer and a U-Haul trailer.
There's a great photo somewhere. It's like Eli Young's 2 buses and 2 trailers, and our little 90s Chevy Trailblazer and U-Haul trailer parked in between. And the thing is, all these county fairs, they have loaders and stuff to help you, and there's 20 blokes there trying to unload our U-Haul. We're like, it's just that stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's just that amp. Yep, that's it.
Thanks.
They're like,
fellas.
this is it. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Just that. Yeah.
Okay, so you spent a bit of time
We
there.
did.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I still love it. And
Yeah.
I also say we are definitely not anti it at all. If ever an opportunity came up to go do something, we'd jump at it.
Yeah, like Lainey Wilson.
Call me. But yeah, that's just where we're at right now, and it's this and where we're at right now. That's just us being our most authentic selves. And that's where we're at. So yeah, it'll be a good book one day, I reckon, with all them stories. But we had a lot of fun, a lot of good people there, and I love whenever we get a chance to go back. It's just.
How do you go about the writing process? Do you pick who you want to write with? Do you pick someone that you think will align with your kind of style, or how does you kind of go about that?
No one too big.
I guess now we have been over there enough and written with enough people to have a roster of kind of guys that we know work well with us, for one, and guys that are good at writing a certain type of song, but they're not gonna give their best. It's got to be your ideas.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah,
they're not gonna give Nick and Tom Wolfe, the next Nashville #1. They're saving that for McGraw or. That's a pretty veteran thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't know who are
Jordan Davis.
Who are the new guys?
Who are the young guys? I made a list.
Morgan Whalen.
Wait.
That's great. Oh my God, we're old. That's funny.
I'm surprised you didn't tell me usual second verse thing you always say and right.
What's the usual?
I tell him this is great.
Every time, pretty much every song right that. Everything he writes, so we write the song. Cool, got the chorus, got the first verse, and then second verse. That's often a bit of a sticking point because you're like, okay, what do you say now? Second verse. And if it's anything remotely to do with a love song or something romantic, he's always talking about, you're buying a ring. Yeah. And now it's just got the point.
It's like a joke.
So it's now. Buying the ring yet? Or
yeah. So now we'll be writing a song nothing to do about love, and I'll be like, yeah. So now we're buying the ring. Oh man, that's really.
So
funny.
what's Hardy like?
Great guy, great bloke.
Yeah.
Got the pleasure of hanging out with him and becoming mates with him, and to see that how successful he's become, makes sense. And he's really authentic.
What?
On my playlist a lot. It's really calming music. I need a calming energy in my life. Okay.
I get that,
You get me.
I get that. I run at a similar level at times. Don't worry, I get it. Don't worry. Oh, that's
You're
funny.
in the lane.
Yeah. That's where we're opposite sometimes.
I think maybe we got a bit of that in common.
it works well.
Yeah.
It works well.
It was.
You got to have
Yin and yang.
Yin and
Yes,
yang.
opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean?
I think that's why we're still doing it. We've done it a while.
We have.
But
We try not to room together or,
that's kind of a thing. Yeah, I know.
And then I moved to the opposite end of the state. So when I'm at home,
Where are you guys in Tassie?
Can't be contacted by him
So
easily.
I'm living on the farm where we grew up. So it's called Wolfsbury Farm. So it's been in our family. Our great granddad got the property in 1899. So so I'm there.
18.
Yeah, 1899.
Oof.
Yeah, so what's that?
The olden days.
The
Olden
olden
days.
days. So that's sort of our family place. So I'm there with my wife and girls, which is really, really special. And Nick's that's down the south, sort of about half hour south of Hobart, and Nick's up the north end of the state. So Nick controls the north, I control the south.
Got to keep your distance.
That's right. Yeah, it's a good setup.
Yeah, it's good. No, it is great. It's great.
Did you ever have like a fight where you were like, "This is it, we're done"?
No,
like,
but we will have arguments. But our arguments are sort of like
it's now evolved to like a psychological kind of warfare. It's sort of like you'll have a blow up, and then it'll be who will win is who can remain the calmest.
yeah.
and things get said like
I'm
just trying to do the best stuff for the band, mate.
No.
I'm not having a go.
I'm not having a go at you. I'm just trying to do what's best for everybody. And then it's the first to get angry at that.
Yeah,
that's who loses. That's how it works.
Do you guys have a pre-show ritual?
Yeah. Actually, we've had several over the years. I want to go on a limb here and say that we brought Fireball to Australia.
Oh,
We're a big part of it.
Okay, that's a big call.
That's a big call.
But before you could get it here,
only.
we had it in the first time we ever went to Nashville. It would have been like 2012. Yeah. And Tim Daly, who ran CMC back in the day, we did this showcase thing at the stage in Nashville, and then after it, he go and try this.
And we were like, "What is this?"
And then we were just
fantastic.
We thought it was wonderful. So then you started seeing it. You could buy it over here, and then
we shipped bottles back, and we took it because we flew straight back from Nashville straight into a Kernigan tour.
I was gonna say, did you tell him? Because I know we've been told that he does that as his pre-show ritual.
That's our legacy on Kernigan.
Oh, okay.
That's we left that with Kernigan.
Wow.
And we bought that back originally, and he was like, "What's this?" And we're like, "Fireball." And actually, look, we work with Fireball. They've done lots of stuff with us over the years, and quite often I'll just get a message, and they'll be like,
"Tastes like heaven,
they'll
burns
be like,
like
what's
hell."
the best? They're like, it does, and they're like, what's the best address? And they'll just send us down a box of like bottles and clothes.
Wow.
dreams come true.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've made it.
Really, it's really great. They're great people.
No, we do that. But we so we always have a shot of that.
Do you know Wolf on Wall Street, the movie Wolf on Wall Street? For a little while, we were doing the
I don't know.
Yeah.
So a bit of chest beating, and actually someone once told us too that gorillas actually beat their chest because it creates an adrenaline.
Really?
Yeah. So we used to get sense on stage and be like,
Lately, we've been playing some of the Braveheart theme.
Oh,
someone else said that.
Just to
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave that to Max as well.
Again.
That was okay.
again,
Actually,
we keep leading.
Because you guys hosted some of the Fresh Country shows.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So when I got a video from Max's bass player, they were backstage. They had Braveheart playing on the phone. They're just all standing around like, I was like.
You got to admit that is.
I was like, that is a vibe. I want to go play the gig right now. So you should have listened to it in the car before we come in here. Just like, We're like, okay, let's go. No.
We'll have it on in the background for the artists when they come through.
Mandatory chest beating.
That's right. I like that.
Okay, so you've got coming up this year. You've got Gympie, and then you've got. Tell us about the next few months.
We've got some really cool stuff. Going to be a Denny, which we're really excited about. Groundwater. Great festival.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, Groundwater.
Heartbeat of the Hunter.
Heartbeat of the Hunter. Doomben Races up in Brisbane. That's going to be a big weekend. Going to the Bend in South Australia. That's a really cool lineup too.
That's the car race.
Yeah. So that's going to be really cool. So it's like cars and country music, and that's kind of that's kind of the dream, isn't it? Really, we've just put 2 Tassie shows on sale, which I think first one sold out, and the second one's got like 50 tickets left, which is
good.
That's a great problem to have. So it's been good. Like we haven't gone too crazy at the start of this year, getting that album ready. And me and my wife just had another baby, so I got to.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I didn't do a lot, but we got to. I did a little bit, but So we got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-month old. So it's pretty hectic. They don't care about me. Yeah. It's all Uncle Nick. It's all Uncle Nick. I'm so uncool.
Yeah.
Like I literally answer the phone like, "Hey girls, how you going?" Like, "Hi Dad, where's Uncle Nick?" I'm like, "Oh, there you go. Talk to Uncle Nick."
It's so interesting that they're that young and they already know you're not as cool as me.
Yeah, we're going to go come to Groundwater this year. That's going to be great. And
awesome.
They're going to try and get him out to watch the gigs and.
Very
The
cool.
problem will be trying to keep them off the stage.
Oh, bring them on stage.
Because they're like, so we come on the stage like, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I feel like you can bring them out for
Bring them out for a bit. We wouldn't get them off. That's the problem.
then you have to
The
have a
last song.
tantrum.
The
The last song.
Yeah.
We might do that. So.
Yeah.
Song of the week.
Sure.
Do you have a song of the week?
Oh.
I'll go first. My
you.
song of the week is Cameron Marlowe's Ain't Enough Whiskey. His voice in that is just incredible.
Sure.
That
Well,
is my...
we just did them big flights to Darwin and back, and I reckon I listened to Bottomland by Hardy
Oh.
about 25 times.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so easy to just put it on repeat.
That guy.
He's a wizard.
That guy is so good. There's another song off that album I love is Girl with a Gun.
Yeah,
Those two.
the whole album. I'm so excited for it.
Hardy's just
He's a wizard.
he's the best.
He's a wizard.
He's the best.
My song of the week's it's actually a collaboration. It's by these guys, Zach and George.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And us.
You stole mine.
Oh, yeah.
You stole mine.
Called, how many one more time?
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Okay.
Some are calling it the collab of the year.
Yeah, okay,
so,
sure,
you know,
sure.
if you haven't checked that out, really recommend you do yourself a favour and
really nice.
check
That
that
was
one.
a shameless plug.
Oh, mate, look, with veterans these days, don't get the additions we once did, relegated to the D grades.
No.
So
That's great.
someone's got to plug it. May as well be me.
Mine is Chevy Silverado by Bailey Zimmerman. Yeah, that's a good one.
I really like his new album.
He's so funny. Have you guys seen him on socials?
I've seen a bit of him on socials. Did we see him play somewhere? I can't remember.
Oh, he's so good.
Look,
There's a conspiracy theory that
Alan Jackson,
someone's a serial
Jackson
killer.
Dean.
Garth.
Garth Brooks is a serial killer?
What?
They're doing like a whole thing about it.
No,
Every time he tours,
It's
Someone dies
so,
in
so
that
the
location.
comedian,
someone missing.
the comedian Tom Segura started all that,
oh, so it's a comedian.
and he was like, that all started because Garth's a pretty out there, pumped up guy, and he did this promo for these shows, and he's like, I can't wait to get there, and let's get physical, play music together. I'd like that, and like that's what he said in this promo, and Tom Segura pulled that up on his podcast. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then from that, it's turned into he's a serial killer. So now people go to his shows and they hide up signs that are like, where's the body scar?
That's so funny.
I thought you were going to say, let's get physical.
So it's turned into like now he's a serial killer. And like if you look at his Instagram, he doesn't allow a lot of comments because all the comments are just Tom Segura's.
Well, these girls doing like a doctorate on it or something. I saw this thing.
Yeah, I saw it.
saying that she's going through all of his shows and at every
It aligns with the missing person. I saw that.
person.
Imagine if that was real. That would be. And we found out here.
Yeah.
We broke it. Oh wow. That's
So
amazing.
do people like hold up our signs at your shows?
We've never had where's the bodies.
In Darwin last night. Jen in Darwin has our faces tattooed.
Oh yeah. She's got.
Oh, that's actually one of the questions that we
Yeah.
have been asking people.
There's quite a few Wolfe
She's
Brothers
got a
tattooed,
Wow.
but that's
full
the
sleeve.
most. That's
our
the
faces. Yeah.
like. There's a few
How do
like
you-
logos and stuff like that, and
Oh.
song lyrics and stuff like that. But yeah, she literally has like our faces in a
Did you say
Mount
thank you?
Rushmore
Yeah.
sort of configuration.
Yeah. I feel there's
amazing,
a
yeah.
What did
level
you
of
res-
pressure. There's a level of pressure
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
better keep doing this.
Yeah, I can't now. I can't stop.
She,
And
guess what?
it is-
She's not going to
yeah.
forget about you guys. You had to get an artist tattooed on you. Who are you
If we
getting?
had to get an artist tattooed,
And
on us,
and
okay.
where?
And like ideally a country-related
Yeah, yeah.
artist. And
Okay.
where are you going to put it?
Actually, I've got
Okay.
I reckon one of my, if not my favourite all-time song, is this is pretty old song. You guys probably might not know this. Have you heard Shenandoah? You know the band Shenandoah? No.
Which is
Shannon Knoll.
Shenandoah was also good, but no, Shenandoah. 2 Dozen Roses is the song. Elite song.
Oh, that song. Yeah, I know that song.
That song is the best
Don't
song of all
keep
time. Thank you.
you know how I'm obsessed with the Beatles. He's obsessed with that. Okay.
So I'd
So
probably.
we know what you're getting.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to get like 2 Dozen Roses tattooed in
That's
some
pretty
sort of thing,
Nah.
or some sort of melodic fragment from that. That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was gonna say, like, I like
The
a lot of
Beatles?
old. I love the Beatles. But if
There
it's
we
country,
go.
I love a lot of old sad country stuff. So I like George Jones. He's got a great song called Choices, which I reckon's probably my favourite country song, and it's
Elite song.
living and dying with the choices I make. I think that's a pretty good lyric. It's a bit heavy. I like some of the heavy stuff.
That's right. So do I sometimes.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a time and a place for it.
Yeah, absolutely there is. You know, so
100%.
yeah, something like that. I reckon.
Holly, what are you going to get?
I have no idea.
I
I
didn't
feel
know
like
you-
we've never
I've
been
thought
asked
about
this. So I've
asking
Can I
never really
suggest?
thought about
Can I
it.
suggest
It's
how many
like-
one more times? You know.
You get me tattooed and you get Nick tattooed. But have it done in some way that when you hold your arms together, it becomes one photo.
Like,
Like,
you
you
do
do that. It's
Yeah.
like,
love that.
oh, that's funny.
Love that.
Really good. Oh, I've cried in this podcast a lot. Cheers.
Literally the same person.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
No.
We've had so much fun chatting with
great.
you guys. We're gonna wrap up there, but we'll see you like.
We're going to see you heaps, I think.
But you're gonna be
We're
so
going to see you,
sick
we're
of
gonna see you
us.
every week.
Oh God, here they come. Oh,
Just smile. Keep it quick. Keep it quick. Yeah.
keep going.
It's so great to do this, and I love what you're doing, and I think it's just fun, and yeah, keep doing it, and it's a real pleasure to be on here. And I hope you've enjoyed our
Oh, it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
weirdness and our craziness and our silly
Thanks.
stories. So we thank you very much.
Yeah,
No,
thanks for having us, and hopefully we didn't ramble so long that you can, have some sort of well-edited soundbite that works. Yeah.
Plenty of clips, don't worry.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
heaps.
so
Thank you.
much. That's a wrap on this week's episode of Ladies Love Country.
If you laughed, learned something, or just love a bit of chaos, give us a follow, leave us a review.
You'll find us on Instagram and TikTok at Ladies Love Country for extra gossip and behind-the-scenes cowboy-grade nonsense.
Until next time, keep your boots on.
And your playlist loud.
Yeah.